So you started during obviously the GFC comes along, and you're really stressed out, like, which is relatable to a lot of business owners. That first year of business is really tough. What kept you going through that period?
There was times that I was looking at it saying, what did I do? I should have just stayed. There was a lot of regretful moments at that time, now. But and like I said earlier, just that meeting with Hadar saying, don't stop blaming others. There's obviously certain things you can't control. But that day, he really, when he was saying, he kept asking, what did you do about it? What did you do about it? And the more he asked, the more answers that we came up with, and we made a big list of things to do, and a lot of ideas came out from that. And we were one of the first within gyms to do a Google Ads campaign.
Yep.
And we actually recommended that supplier for all of Gyms Group. At that time, it was massive, and it's really taken the business to the next level.
But I think what you said is really important. It's like it's easy to get into that sort of victim blaming and blaming other external factors and that. But
exactly,
basically, the turning point for you is what you're saying is when you said, "Nah, I'm going to actually accept responsibility," which a lot of people in business going from employee don't shift.
Take ownership.
They take as soon as you took ownership from that, you drove the value to the franchisees. Then they actually helped you in turn because they were happy and they'd done the selling for you for the inquiries and that sort of stuff. Then the supplier and all flew around. Yeah. So when you
the common question is, how did you sell so many franchisees within a short period?
Yeah.
To be honest, I actually didn't sell them. It was actually the franchisees or the suppliers selling for me.
Yeah.
Because they just realised that this system worked, Jim's system, the brand works. I just made sure the franchisees were happy and successful.
And that's a great point for anyone, let's say, is in franchising or coming outside watching this, is that everyone's talking about, let's say, franchise inquiry generation or whatever, but you said, like, no, I'm going to keep my franchisees and just focus on making them as happy as possible. And then in the end, they actually were the ones who you did your selling for you.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. That's a really important point. So what generic advice can you give to someone who's going into business the first time? And you've got a great story because you came in at a time when it was really, really tough. So what advice can you give to someone in that first year or the first couple of years of business?
Yeah. The first thing I always say is do your sums. Just make sure you add up all your, do a proper cash flow forecast, which is very important. Know what your expenses are, your personal expenses, as well as what the business expenses are. And always say, love what you do. And I always get franchisees asking, because we look after multiple divisions, and I've been involved with a lot of expos, franchise expos, and when people come to the gyms groups, they say, which division makes more? And they, you don't really, all they want to know is which division can actually earn more dollars. But what I say is, you need to love what you do. If you don't like working outdoors, probably car detailing and mowing is not good for you. Or if you don't like your cars, again, there's no. And a lot of our franchisees that come on a Sunday in a bus, we actually play a bit of a game with Hadar, and we're trying to pick which division they're from.
Right.
And to be honest, we get not over 90% right, because we can say you're cleaning your dog wash, your cars.
Right.
A lot of our perfectionist franchisees come under window cleaning franchisees or car detailing franchisees. They can just tell from the type of a person that they are, which division they should be getting into. So it's quite interesting, actually.